Today's painting will be some Coleus flowers in a pewter pot. I'm looking forward to trying to capture the bright reds of the Coleus and the reflections of the turquoise cloth in the pewter pitcher. I've started with a burnt umber wash using the walnut alkyd medium, and after wiping out the main composition, I'm using the rubber tip brush to get some more delineation of the elements of the painting. I wanted to mention, sometimes people complain about the surface being too oily after putting the alkyd medium wash on. And what you want to do is just wipe the surface back a little if you find it is oily and mixing with your color. The idea is to put a layer down to help the paint adhere more easily and provide more viscosity. But if it's a problem and you're finding that there's too much oil, you can always just wipe off what you've done, and you'll still find some layer that will make it easier to put the paint on. So as usual, I'm working on the background first and just trying to block everything in. And I'm going to stop the fast forwarding the speed of the video so that you can see some of my brush strokes a little more easily as I get started with some of the reds here. Don't be afraid to really load the brush with paint each time you put it on, to wipe it down in between. You'll notice I'm using 2 or 3 different shades of red as I fill in the Coleus here. I'm trying to show where the light is hitting it with the lighter oranger color. Once again, I'm using the rubber tip brush to pull out the areas where the yellow flower is going to go on top of the red and the background. And this will help me to get a less muddy yellow when I go back into it. I'm going to mix a darker sort of yellow ochre shade for the darker parts of the yellow. They might not look as dark to my eye, but I want to show them as dark so that it sets off the lighter parts of the flower when I put the lighter yellow on top. I'm going to speed up the video here a little again because otherwise it just gets very long. But anytime you want to slow it down, you can hit the slow motion button on the YouTube video, I believe. Let me know if you can't, or if you want me to send a video where it's not speeded up the whole way. As I'm working in my final layer here, you notice I'm using much thicker paint to really show some texture, particularly on the tabletop, which sets it apart from the flowers and the vase. Hope you've enjoyed the demo. I will see you next week.